Hey guys, welcome back to Apotheosis Role-Playing Games. My name is Teddy, and today we are interviewing playtester Amanda, 3D Artificer. Hi Amanda.
Hello.
Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
So how long have you been playtesting the Apotheosis system?
I've been playtesting since the beginning of 2019, so a little less than a year.
A little less than a year. Awesome. Thank you very much for all your work. 3D Artificer is our miniature printer. She custom designs all of our miniatures for our Kickstarter and then prints all of them. And I've given her a couple of challenging builds lately, and she's been working hard on those. And hopefully we'll have some artwork of those up at the end of this video. So thank you again for that work.
No problem.
Hopefully I'll be able to make you a whole bunch more for you. Keep you busy.
Of course.
Of course. All right, so do you prefer role-playing in a fantasy, sci-fi, or modern-day setting?
I prefer fantasy, but really anything that's grim, dark, or more realistically punishing, I enjoy a lot.
So go a little bit more into that. So grimdark is kind of a gaming phrase that some people know, but...
I really like settings like some video games that a lot of people might know, like Bloodborne or Dark Souls.
Okay.
Anything that's got a more dark setting.
And challenging. Those are historically known as being very challenging settings. Okay. So a bit more of a hardcore player.
It makes you feel a little bit more insignificant, and I don't know why, but I kind of like that. So.
Okay. It drives the character, definitely. All right. That's cool. So without going too far into the mechanics of the game, what's your favorite part about the Apotheosis system?
I like the point buy system a lot.
Okay.
I really like having an idea for a character in my head and just being able to make it without having to question what's possible to do. For instance, I'm working on making a character for Sam's new campaign that's going to be in a space setting.
Okay.
And I wanted to create a creature that is kind of like a living metal druidic creature, almost. But it's almost like a metal elemental, and in most gaming systems you wouldn't be able to really do that. So, but with this one there's innate spellcasting, which you can do traditional spellcasting or innate spellcasting, and innate spellcasting covers anything like an elemental or a vampire that has abilities built into their race. So it gives you a lot more freedom.
And so that is balanced by the storyteller approving, say, a limited number of skills that generally fit a certain genre or grouping. And sometimes that grouping can be really wild from mythology, like a vampire has abilities that are pretty much all over the board, or something more like, say, a metal elemental where pretty much anything skill-wise that has to do with metal would sort of fit into that innate spellcasting. Okay.
And a lot of it is working with your game master to figure out what's going to be fair and balanced for both your race and what makes sense, and what's going to be fun for other players at the table too.
That's awesome. All right. I'm really looking forward to seeing that character come to life.
Me too.
So, what have been some of the characters that you've played in the Apotheosis system?
So far, since I'm newer, I've only played one character. Her name is Liv, and she's a little spider girl that uses shadowmancy to steal life essence from people. And
very spidery.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense, for sure.
And I've had a lot of fun with her so far.
So because it's a classless system, like you mentioned, and it's a point-buy system, I'm guessing if Liv is a shadowy, spidery girl, she has some rogue skills?
She does, yes.
Okay. Rogue skills and a little bit of spellcaster?
She can definitely be sneaky when she wants to.
Okay. And that's one of her ways of defense, apparently.
Yes.
Okay. Neat. Okay. Good character. So why do you think people should try out the Apotheosis system?
I think people should try it because of the freedom that it gives you. You're not really restricted by the limitations of a gaming system. So you have more creative freedom to just make the race or the world that you want to as either a player or a storyteller. I know I eventually want to run a game, and the setting would be in a world where there's very little magic, but it spawns through mutation system. And with your gaming system, it really, really makes it a lot easier to do without having to stress about when I'm making ideas for my world, am I even going to be able to do this in the game, or am I wasting my time?
So we've done an awful lot of work over the years to create a system that allows each individual ability to be balanced off of each other. So the storyteller, when they're sitting down to write, doesn't have to worry about what they've made is balanced at the end, because it self-balances.
It allows you to focus more on what's enjoyable.
That's really great. So what's your favorite memory at the table while playtesting the Apotheosis system?
So far, it actually came up, I think, one of our last couple sessions.
Okay.
One of Sam's NPCs, Brandon,
All right.
we found out he uses the same magic that my character does, and he steals life from people. And then we found out that he can't digest food, and that's the only way he can eat. So his character, Quasimodo, which I think has been brought up before, looks at me and is like, "You eat people?" And I've never seen someone's eyes bulge out of their heads so much, and I was just stunned. I didn't know what to do.
That was really awesome. In-game stun with role-playing skills. That was fun. Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be giving out those favorite memories. This is a couple of videos now that Quasimodo has been brought up, so apparently I've made
a very strong character.
I've made a memorable character. I threw them together, and it just worked out. So thank you. That's really great. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please like it, and please share it with everybody, and subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Patreon. Head over there. We've got some more content there. And be on the lookout for more stuff made by the 3D Artificer. She's banging away on these miniatures, and they look amazing. At the moment, we're focusing on making terrain pieces with the Apotheosis symbol in them somewhere. And I really hope to be able to make a whole bunch more with her. And every month, we're going to be giving away miniatures and giving away different things made by Sam. So please go ahead and check that out. And again, Amanda, thank you very much for everything you've done for us, and thank you for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.